Hey, curious. I had a wild thought. Everybody's talking about suicide and the holidays and what they'd like to have done with them when they're passed away and all this stuff. So I was thinking about that, and I was thinking, well, what would I want? Well, what I would want would be to be thrown into a friggin' thermal depolymerization machine that would take all my body and make it into oil and certain other chemicals. Then from those, it would be made into plastics and coloring, and inside of it, there would be a 3D holographic uh, representation of me nude. It'd be really hard to see unless you looked real close. But there it would be, so you could get a general frame. And then on the bottom, in gold or something, maybe from me, not from gold, because I don't think there'd be enough metal in the body. There's not gold in the body, but iron or whatever. Well, something, as much as me as there could be, there'd be a disc that if you ran a laser over it, you could get all the information about me, as much information as you could store about me. So that way, even if something happened, if the technology came along, it would give a living testimonial from myself, about myself, to anyone who might want to view my past self. And the last part was that before all this thermal depolymerization stuff had happened, and I became a friggin' plastic ornament, which, after body weight, would only weigh about 23 pounds, so it'd be about the size of a bowling ball. Well, that's a 175-pound man, so mine would be a pretty big bowling ball. It'd probably be a double-sized bowling ball. Anyway, so a lot of oil in this friggin' lard. And then what it would do was that the last part would hold a capsule of my DNA that would just be slipped in and sealed, just not destroy it as much as possible. So in the future, after they do all this, they could clone me. And then after 16 years of a sheltered friggin' life where they let me have friggin' all my natural foods from my time and brought me out in front of all the friggin' tall friggin' people who were friggin' super intelligent and 24th century and friggin' bunch of friggin' Art Nouveau snobs, that have all these amazing gifts, like all these gifts you hear about people who have eidetic memories and could do certain artistic things. Well, this would be natural to all of them. So they would look at me and say, "Dance, clone monkey, dance," And I could tell them about all the world and everything, and then they could sit there and go, yeah, that's my frigging plan for frigging immortality, and I'd be glad to know that friggin' I would be the eighth. Oh, this is the eighth incarnation? Oh, yeah, we clone you about every 100 years to friggin' see. It's still the same. You can't believe it. There's out.